So you opened the studio in '01.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You created the studio, and I know when you started you had one room and 20 students.
Yes.
And here we are, 13 years later.
Right.
And you have one of the most respected studios in New York City. You're considered one of the best acting teachers in the United States. How do you feel about what you've created here and what it means to you to be able to put your stamp on training actors?
Yeah. Well, I'm very pleased it's developed this way. You never know when you start out whether it's going to be successful or not. But I feel very grateful. I've worked very hard. I worked my butt off to achieve this. And I worked my butt off to become the teacher that I am.
Yeah.
I
mean, any good studio, it's really, you're only going to succeed if you've got word of mouth and reputation,
And I think the training that we do here is really excellent, and all the classes that we have created support the main training of acting, and I don't know that other studios have that. It's very integral.
Yeah, and I mean, you purposely, there are a lot of studios out here in New York that are factories, right? That have 300 students and 10 rooms and 15 teachers. You have purposely kept the studio small. And why is that? Like, why is that important to you?
It's important so that all the students know each other. They can work with each other. They have but mainly it has to do with having a faculty that is there supporting the actor's growth and development. And you don't need 300 people in a studio. You don't need that. You want it, what do we have, maybe 90 people here, and all the teachers know the students and work personally and privately with them. So that they're getting real hands-on work from the faculty who are all on the same page in terms of acting, movement, voice, and speech. And I've trained 90% of the teachers as actors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've known each other for, 16 years.
Yeah.
And you trained me as an actor.
Right.
At Rutgers.
Right,
and
I did.
You have trained me and mentored me as a teacher.
Yes.
So I owe you my life.
You did a lot of hard work.
I did a lot of hard work.
You're very talented, and you did.
I did
work very hard.
But you kind of, and I think one of the reasons why you're so successful is that you set a bar for everyone.
Yes, I did.
And you don't lower it for anybody. And their job is to come to you, to meet you.
Right.
And not everybody's up for that.
No, there are a lot of people that aren't up for that. But I do have a high bar, and in striving for that bar, you'll get really good.
Yeah.
If you don't strive, you'll stay where you are and be mediocre.
And so when someone says, "Oh, Maggie Flanigan, she's tough. Have you heard? She's a tough teacher." What do you think when you hear that?
I think for myself that it means that I have a high standard, and that I will be there as a guide as well as hold up that standard in all their work. Not crunching them. I'm not trying to crush them, but I'm trying to exhort them to,
inspire
step
them.
forward. Yeah, inspire them.
Yeah. Which I don't think very many teachers have the capacity to do. Really.
Well, there's some
good teachers. Yeah, but I think that's what makes a good teacher.
Yeah.
Is the ability to inspire.
Yeah, that's one of the aspects.
People, and to hold a class together.
Yeah. Right.
All those things.